Hi, my friends. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 Minute Crochet Podcast. Today is Tuesday the 12th. I think that over the past several forever years, I think I've been afraid of amigurumi. Okay, I think I've been afraid of amigurumi, and I'm grateful for the Woobles for helping me get out of that rut. Now, I think I figured out why I have been afraid of amigurumi. So, as you guys know, I finished the Salem the cat, okay, and I used the yarn under for Salem the cat, and I just finished Koya. Love Koya, so adorable. I did Koya, and I used the traditional yarn over single crochet, and I gave myself permission to use a bigger hook. Okay, so I used the Wooble hook, which is, I think, an E. It's a 4.0 millimeter, and I used the yarn under technique. Woobles, good morning, Brian. Woobles does not teach the yarn under, but I know that, hi, Linda, good morning, that a lot of amigurumi teachers endorse the yarn under, and so I wanted to do it right instead of just doing the easy way. But I think that is why I've been afraid of amigurumi, because traditionally the right way to do amigurumi is yarn under tight so that you can't see the stuffing and the stuffing doesn't come through the holes, that kind of thing. And I don't love that part. And so if I don't love that part, I don't have to do that part, right? I can do amigurumi the way I want. So I did it the way I wanted, and I'm so much more pleased. So I used a bigger hook, and I went ahead and did my yarn over single crochet like I always do. It's not as tight, and it wasn't as hard on my hands, and I'm just happier. It's yes, a little bit of stuffing you can kind of see, but I figured with this light colored blue that if I could poke that a little bit back in. But the white polyfill is not that big of a deal. Like it's really, I don't care. These are for me. It's not for a baby. I'm not worried about babies pulling it out. Good morning. I'm the boss of my crocheting. Yes, I'm trying. So it's just interesting that I think I figured out why I have avoided amigurumi all these years, except for, like, I did do a few little projects. I think I've shown you, like the very, very first couple of 5 Minute Crochet podcasts, I showed you my wedding cake amigurumi that I did. Anyway, the point is that I figured out why I didn't love amigurumi, and that was because I was afraid of doing it wrong, and I felt like I had to do it right, and I didn't really like the right way. Like it was too hard on my hands. Like it's just, I don't like pulling that hard on the yarn. The texture of the yarn under is fine, but I just enjoy the yarn over better. I did feel like my Salem the cat was really tiny. I wish he or she, it was bigger. So when I used the bigger hook on Koya, I'm so much more pleased with Koya. Like I like this size better. So I have decided to make another Koya out of regular yarn, and the hook I want to use and the technique I want to use. When you quit being scared of hitting the wrong note, your music improved dramatically. Awesome, Brian. Thank you for that. Because I'm also terrified of music. Add that to Ellen's phobia. I need to look up, I don't know all of the names for all the different phobias in the world. I should, but I only know the ones for the ones that I treat. I've got a lot of clients with driving phobia and with phobia of vomiting, believe it or not. And a client, not my client, a friend, a colleague's client who's afraid of large vegetables, which I have never heard of. I don't even know if there is a word for it, Luckily, I don't think that person lives on a farm or anything to where that is super debilitating, but it could be. Okay, anyway, so I'm going to make I think I'm going to make a new Koya out of regular worsted weight yarn and the size hook that I want to use and use the techniques that I want to use. I am using the invisible decrease. I really do like that one a lot. I may use the invisible increase, or at least I didn't so far, so I won't on this one, but anyway, and then I'm planning on, oh, I'm way over time. I'm hoping to make one out of, this is washable wool that I'm making, but it would really be fun to make one out of feltable wool and then wash it and see how fuzzy it gets and if it keeps the integrity of the shape, or if it makes a feltable stuffed animal, if it doesn't shrink too much. So anyway, I better get going, but I just wanted to talk to you about, I think now that I've conquered my fear of amigurumi, thank you Woobles for that maybe I can get on with the next phobia, the next fear. That, and I always have been afraid to design in amigurumi because I feel like all the shapes have been done. And I don't know if I can come up with something unique, so I've been kind of avoiding it. So, but if I could come up with something unique that was fun, that I enjoyed, maybe. You never know. It's never too late, right? Have a valuable and relaxing use of your day. See you tomorrow morning. Bye.